Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So happy you're here because I have a new video for you. Today, I was inspired by the beautiful and sexy Italian actress Sophia Loren. I was actually watching Houseboat last night on Netflix and I was completely captivated by her presence and beauty. So this inspired me to create her signature look, which was usually narrow cat eyes with flawless skin, and she often paired this with nude or peach tone lips. So here is my modern take on this iconic look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, please thumb it up and subscribe. First thing I'm going to do is prime my face so I can get it ready for foundation, and this time I'm using a Minerale face primer. I picked this up at Sally's Beauty Supply and it works wonderful. Now I'm going to do a layer of my Circa Beauty Color Balance Foundation, which is a new line available at Walgreens. I just discovered this actually on Instagram, and it's a cosmetic line by Eva Mendes, so I was all up on it. This is the first time that I'm using the foundation and I am really enjoying the results. So I'm just going to give myself one full layer of coverage. So I applied that with a flat foundation brush just to get the product onto my face, and then I'm going to go over it with my beauty blender just to make sure that there is no lines or streaking and everything is nice and flawless. Now, Sophia is all about the flawless look. I mean, if you look at her pictures, they literally look flawless. So I'm going to take concealer to brighten up my under eye circles. And I'm also going to take this concealer just to conceal any blemishes or any spots on my face since the foundation is not really heavy. I'm going to use the concealer to make sure that I cover what the foundation didn't. And then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Now I'm taking a powder like this one to mattify my face. I would say that 99% of the pictures that I saw of Sophia were pretty mattified, and that was a trend back in the face too. So it wasn't about the dewy glowing skin, it was all about the mattified face. Now I'm taking my Beauty Treats Face Contour Palette. This is a hidden find of a brand I've never heard of, guys. I found this like at a beauty supply store, and I am obsessed with this contour palette. So just take your favorite bronzer and apply that to the hollow parts of your cheeks. I'm just using a blush brush. She did not wear a lot of blush. It was all about the bronzer. So just sculpt yourself some cheekbones and also give your face a little bit of a glow. Alright, so now we're moving on to the most important part of the look. Her iconic eye look was all about elongated eyes. So what I'm going to do is take some primer and prime my eyelid. And remember that this look is all about making your eyes a little bit longer. This is the most important step because this really defined her signature look. She's all about that bold brow, defined brow, and for that I want to start off by just combing the hair so I can get them ready for my waterproof brow mousse from Tarte. And I'm going to take an angled brush, and then I'm going to start by defining my eyebrows. Now, I didn't really do them like she has them because she had more of like tiny little flicks that were done to her eyebrows, so it looked like it appeared to be hair. So I'm going to try to resemble that, but honestly, it didn't really work out for me, guys. So just fill in your brows as you normally would. Just remember, this makeup tutorial is not going to make you look like her. This is just to recreate her signature look on yourself if you do wish to do that. So now it's time for the eyeshadows. I'm going to start off by using my 9 Artist Shadow Palette from Makeup Forever. All you need, guys, honestly, is a soft brown color. This one is shimmery, so not matte. And take a fluffy blending brush and start by working that color on the crease and on the brow bone. This is going to be the transitional color. The next color that I'm taking is a matte black. Actually, this has a little bit of shimmer, so not matte black, but you can do a matte black. I'm taking a flat shader brush from Zoeva and applying that color only on the eyelid space. On some of the other pictures, guys, she didn't have the matte black, but sometimes she did. So it just depends on what picture you're going to reference. But this is definitely from one of the pictures that I saw. So I'm going to take a separate clean blending brush to blend out the edges. Now you want to take a white highlight, and that's going to go right beneath the eyebrow, and then I'm going to switch it up with a fluffy blending brush and pick that same color up from the palette and dust that right in the inner corner of your eyes around the tear duct area. So now comes the important step. This is the eyeliner, and I would really highly recommend a felt tip eyeliner. I always use my L'Oreal Paris felt tip liner, but as long as it's a felt tip, you can definitely have a lot more control. And what you want to do is start by lining your top lid, the lash line, and then just dragging it outwards. You don't want the wing to go up. You want it to be nice and sort of straight. And then I'm going to take the same liner and start by dragging it about a third from the corner, a third of the way in, and start by dragging it out and connecting it on the outer corner from the top eyeliner. I hope that makes sense, guys. So now that I perfected that wing, I'm taking the same black eyeshadow, and I'm actually going to take a small, dense little flat shader brush and start by slowly blending out the edge of the eyeliner. Now you don't want to overdo it with the black because it's going to overwhelm your eye. So you want to just take a little bit of black and just start by smoking it very, very slightly. After that, you want to take a white or either a cream or a neutral color for the eyes and do the waterline and also extend it towards the outer corner. A white one would be fabulous, but honestly, I think a peach tone looks more natural. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes so my fake ones have somewhere to sit, and then add a few coats of my Clinique High Impact Mascara to the bottom lashes, only the bottom ones. And then the lashes that I'm choosing to use are from Red Cherry, and these are the 605s, and I'm just going to pop these little suckers on. I'm going to finish off the eyes by just taking a little bit of mascara to bind my lower lashes with the fake ones. Now moving on for the lips, this is the last step, one of the last steps, guys. This is the Always Sharp lip liner from Smashbox. Love the technology behind it. The color is Melon. You can take a neutral, a nude, a peach tone, pink. You can really go many different directions with this as long as it's a very natural color. So pink or peaches. And I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in. Now, she also always had glossy lips, so I'm just going to top it off with this lip gloss from Makeup Forever, which kind of resembles the lip liner's color. So I am just going to give my lips a few coats, and I am done with the entire look. And there you have this beautiful golden age era look inspired by none other than Sophia Loren. Thank you so much for watching, and if you get a chance to recreate this look yourself, please hashtag Dulce Candy. And I can't wait to see the looks you guys create. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day. Bye!